Hello students, in the previous lecture I discussed about the classification of biomedical instrumentation system. Now in this lecture I'll be discussing about the sources of biomedical signals. So before discussing the sources of biomedical signals, or you can say the types of biomedical signals, let me tell you what is a biomedical signal. So biomedical signals are those signals which are used to extract information of a biological system, or you can say these are the signals that convey information about a biological system. So these type of signals are biomedical signals. So biomedical signals, they tell us about the biological system. So, or you can say they are primarily, these biomedical signals, they are used for extracting information of a biological system. So for example, these biomedical signals, they may be as simple, means the extracting, the process of extracting information about a biological system. It could be as simple as feeling the pulse of a person on the wrist. That is, biomedical signal could be as simple as a wrist pulse of a person, or it may be as complex as analyzing the structure of internal soft tissues by an ultrasound scanner. That is, the biomedical signal could be as complex as an ultrasound signal of an internal soft tissue. So this is what the biomedical signal is. Now these biomedical signals, they originate from a variety of sources. That is, there are various types of biomedical signals. So the first one that we're going to study is bioelectric signal. So what is a bioelectric signal? These signals, they are generated by nerve cells and muscle cells of the human body or of a living being. So the nerve cells and muscle cells generate this type of signals, that is bioelectric signals. The basic source of this bioelectric signal is the cell membrane potential, and these cells, under certain conditions, they may be excited to generate an action potential. The electric field generated by the action of many such cells, they constitute the bioelectric signals. So I'll be discussing this part in detail in my later classes, that is what is action potential, what is cell membrane potential, how the bioelectric signals get generated because of this nerve and muscle cells. I'll be discussing all this in my later class. So for the time being, this is just for your knowledge, that what is the bioelectrical signal. The electrical signal, or in very short, if I have to explain, it is an electrical signal generated by or created by a biological system. Any biological system which is generating an electrical signal, the measurement of such signals will give you bioelectric signals. So examples are electrocardiographs, electroencephalographs, etc. Next is bioacoustic signal. So what is bioacoustic signal? These are the biomedical signals which are originated, or you can say the source of these bioacoustic signals are the sounds that are created by the biological system. What I'm trying to say is that there are many biological systems inside a human body or inside a living being that create acoustic signals. and these acoustic signals, they provide information about the underlying phenomena. So the measurement of the acoustic signals will give you the bioacoustic signals, or in short, any biological system which is creating acoustic signal, those signals are called bioacoustic signals. So examples are flow of blood in the heart through valves. So there are various valves in the heart, and when a blood flow through those valves in the heart, an acoustic, or you can say a sound, is created. So the measurement of those sound will give you the bioacoustic signals. Other examples are flow of air through the upper and lower airways and in the lungs. They are also responsible for generating typical acoustic signal. So this is what bioacoustic signal is. Next biomedical signal that I am going to discuss is biomechanical signal. Biomechanical signal. So what is a biomechanical signal? So these signals, again, in very short, if I have to tell you what is biomechanical signal, means any biological system which is creating, or you can say the mechanical function of a biological system. The signal that is obtained from the mechanical function of the biological system is the biomechanical signal. For example, the motion of chest wall. The motion of a chest wall is a good example of a biomechanical signal, because it's a mechanical function of a biological system. These type of biomechanical signal include all types of motion and displacement signals, pressure and flow signals. The next biomedical signal is biochemical signal. Biochemical signal. So what is a biochemical signal? Again, the signals, biochemical signals are those signals which are obtained from the measurement of chemical composition of a biological system. That is composition of various ions or partial pressure of oxygen or carbon dioxide in the living tissue. These are the examples of biochemical signals. So what is biochemical signal? The chemical composition of a biological system. The measurement of that chemical composition will give you a signal, which is a biochemical signal. The next biomedical signal that I am going to discuss is biomagnetic signal. So what is a biomagnetic signal? As I've told you that the biological systems, they produce electric signals, like as I've told you in this lecture only, and in the first case, like bioelectric signal. So in addition to this bioelectric signals, there are various organs in our body which produce very weak magnetic signals. So measurement of these signals will give you the biomagnetic signals. So what is biomagnetic signals? There are various organs which are producing magnetic signals. So these magnetic signals are the biomagnetic signals. For example, a typical example is a magnetoencephalograph signal from the brain. That is, as I've told you, like various organs which are that produce magnetic signals inside our body. So those organs, for the example of those organs are brain, heart, lungs. These are the organs that produce magnetic signals. And a typical example of biomagnetic signal is a magnetoencephalograph signal. The next signal, biomedical signal, is bio-optic signal. Bio-optic signal. So what is a bio-optic signal? These signals, they are generated as a result of optical functions of the biological system that is occurring either naturally or induced by the measurement process. For example, blood oxygenation, it may be estimated by measuring the transmitted or backscattered light from a tissue at different wavelengths. So this was bio-optical signal, or in very simple terms, again, what is bio-optical signal? Bio means bio will represent the biological system, and any biological system that is actually or you can say, what is bio-optical signal? It is the signal that is the result of optical functions of a biological system. Signals which are generated due to the optical functions of a biological system are bio-optical signals. And the last one is bioimpedance signal. So what is bioimpedance signal? Impedance means, as you know, it is related to resistance. So the impedance of the tissue, living tissue, the impedance of the tissue, it is a source of important information related to its composition, blood distribution, and blood volume, etc. So what I'm trying to say, if you measure the impedance of a tissue, you will get certain information related to the tissue, like the composition of the tissue, blood distribution, and blood volume. So the measurement of galvanic skin resistance, it is a typical example of this type of bioimpedance signal. The bioimpedance signal is also obtained by injecting sinusoidal current in the tissue and measuring the voltage drop generated by the tissue impedance. The measurement of respiration rate based on bioimpedance technique is an example of this type of signal. So what is bioimpedance signal? The signal that is obtained as a result of impedance, or you can say signal that is obtained as a result of measurement of the impedance of the tissue or a biological system. So this is bioimpedance signal. So this was all about the classification of biomedical signals, or the types of biomedical signals, or you can say the sources of biomedical signals. So I'm ending this lecture here. In my next lecture, we'll proceed with the man instrument system. What is a man instrument system? What are the components of man instrument system? And what are the problems faced in the man instrument system? Thank you.